All right, y'all, so let's talk about this. So, we're talking about 50 Cent versus LL Cool J, but it's not really what it is, man. It's really not an LL Cool J 50 Cent beef. It's more of a 50 Cent have a problem with LL. And he's just basically saying a bunch of shit. And, people gravitate towards it. They eat it up. They, say whatever. All the picking sides thing or whatever. But let me tell y'all, it's more of something that happened, more so than what LL said. And 50 Cent just decided, fuck it, now I'm going to take shots at him. And that's pretty much how it went. So, LL did an interview with Shannon Sharpe a couple of years ago, I guess. And I saw the interview myself. And Shannon Sharpe, he asked LL Cool J about ghostwriting. He brought up the point about people saying 50 Cent wrote songs for him. And 50 Cent told him he wrote the chorus for the song Paradise. And, he kind of did did the little imitation of the chorus. I don't know why people took it as disrespect. First of all, it was his album. And 50 Cent himself admitted that he wrote the chorus. Okay. And so people were saying that's what caused it. And that's what people kept playing. Okay. Now, 50 Cent, I do remember him reacting to that saying, if I got hit in the stomach when I heard that, I don't have nothing to gain, I don't need to feel like that or whatever. But it's deeper than that. And I'm going to tell you what. 50 Cent, LL told a story, on an interview saying that he did a collaborative album, with 50 Cent. And he said the album sounded good, everything came out sounding good. But he said flat out that, it just wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? So, 50 Cent more than likely felt some type of way about that as well. Okay? And so it was deeper than that. Like, we put all this work in. The album that LL put out 2 years ago was done by Q-Tip. So the album that he did with 50 Cent never came out. And that obviously had 50 Cent feeling some type of way. So now when LL goes on record and says that one day people are going to realize he's the most important rapper to rap music, it's not the first time he said that. He's been saying that shit forever, man. I mean, not only that, he's the one that coined the phrase the GOAT. You understand what I'm saying? He made an whole album called The GOAT. He's the one who coined that phrase. You ain't hear nobody walk around calling nobody the GOAT. He plain and simple. Yes, you heard somebody called the greatest of all time, but the phrase the GOAT, GOAT, greatest of all time. So this ain't nothing new. My whole thing with all of that shit though is it's corny as fuck, because you now are witnessing a situation of, I told y'all, February is like the worst month for black people. Because it's Black History Month, let's just show our asses the wrong ways. Even, if that's the case, LL can take offense to some of the things that 50 Cent said. First of all, I don't know why the fuck 50 Cent would give a fuck because somebody said they're the most important person. Like, well, what fucking rapper that's going to say somebody's better than him or whatever? Really, I mean, I'm just saying. Like, whatever. All that shit is corny as fuck to me, man. But here's the thing. It's like, example, when 50 Cent says things like Drake reminds him of LL. Right? There's a difference. See, they're comparing the more soft shit, the shit for the females. But Ill Bomb and Nitro, and It Gets No Rougher, and like a whole bunch of other shit, to the break of dawn. Like, Drake don't make records like that. And even still, it's like, let's just ignore those songs. And it's a lot more. I just named those four, but there's a lot more. So it's like, let's ignore those songs as if they don't exist. And so what we're going to do is we're going to compare him in the sense of, if you want to call it, like I said, the more soft type songs. So, you know, that's the case. LL could take offense to that. Like, what you trying to say? Like I don't make hard records or whatever. And think, 50 Cent came out saying that Ja Rule was making all these fucking soft records or whatever, and then, you know, he did the same thing. And the same fucking people that turned on Ja Rule turned on 50 Cent. And I know I saw that shit coming when it happened, because anytime when you on top of anything, man, especially when you cocky and arrogant about it, and you know 50 Cent, every time you turn around, he's beefing with another, somebody else. And it's always over the pettiest shit. So, you know, when these things happen, people want to jump in, get their 2 cents. You had this situation on the airplane with Ja Rule and this Uncle Murder dude and Tony Yayo. They got a podcast that's coming out. I don't know if it started already or whatever, but you know they're going to talk about it. They're going to talk about 50 Cent and LL situation. And like I said, it's really not a 50 Cent LL situation. It's just 50 Cent talking shit. LL ain't said shit. He didn't respond to it. He didn't feed into it. Nothing. He ain't said a damn thing. So you know they're going to talk about it. And see, the problem with all these motherfuckers that get podcasts and YouTube channels now is, and I don't know what the content going to be overall with them, but all they want to do is talk about beef, who's pussy, who's a bitch ass nigga, and all this kind of goofy shit. And like, here go dudes in their fucking 50s. Like, he's literally 50 for real now. Like, all of this shit, and for what? Like, they showed a video of him making fun of L, like he doing it, like the licking his lips, like we don't know we supposed to like L. It's just like what the fuck causes this shit, bro? Like, it to me, it's like everybody feels like I gotta play the bad guy, because being the bad guy gets attention. Being the bad guy, yeah, it get you can monetize what you're doing. Yeah, let's play this bad guy. Put yourself in a position of everywhere you go, every time you turn around, somebody's talking about something you said or did. But this shit is corny as fuck to me, man, because this is the problem. It's always a situation where if we're black, we can't be on top of this mountain at the same time. I want this motherfucker all to myself, right? And not only that, it's a crabs in the barrel type situation. Simply because the selfishness, the pettiness, all of this shit that's coming out of people's mouths get more attention than somebody who's just like, yo, we could all eat. Like, nah. Now, when we talking about boxing, when we talking about people fighting, nah. That's different to me, because you're competing to be champion, right? And especially when you walking around saying, I'm the greatest fighter in the world, I'm whatever, you're claiming this shit, right? Okay, so you shouldn't be letting other fighters eat your food. But this is just a situation, man, where I just feel like 50 Cent, what did he say? Fuck mama said. He said this guy corny, something, I ain't fucking with him again. Then he said something like, fuck mama said, knock you out, get the strap, right? Ain't nobody shooting nobody, man. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I be talking about, though. It's always somebody that ends up in a situation where no matter what you say or do, somehow it just becomes everybody's talking about it. I feel like petty shit, you need to either ignore it or address it properly. Because if you find this entertaining, right? What's entertaining about it? Two guys that's, 50-something years old, 50 and up, and I mean, damn, you want to say enjoy your life, right? So what is this about? And that's the problem with black folks, is that we always clamor to beef and stupid shit, petty shit. But then, again, it's always like, y'all don't look at like what's going on like around the world with other people, right in this country with other people. Y'all don't pay attention to this kind of shit. Everybody, it's funny how people, it's not even funny. It's just ridiculous, really, how everybody takes shots at black people. Hey, you notice how bold everybody's getting now? You got comedians up there making fun of the way black people laugh, the way they talk. The nerdiest fucking racist ass motherfuckers walking around here talking shit like they tough. And I'm like, why ain't no punches being thrown? You know what I always notice too? And I said this shit from day one. I notice every time a black motherfucking rapper got something to say about another black fucking rapper, they'll attack their clothing. Oh, nigga ain't got no ice. Nigga don't wear no jewelry. I'm like, nigga, Eminem don't wear no fucking jewelry either. He ain't rocking no fucking ice either. And I ain't never heard none of you motherfuckers sit there and really, like, go at, you know, I know Rick Ross had words or some shit. I'm talking about, like, real shit, though. Just in general. They act like Eminem is God or some shit. He's a fucking, like he can't do no fucking wrong. But y'all be sitting up here jumping in front of cameras talking about, nigga, when I see you, it's on sight. It's on sight. But this is the way it goes. Like my man said some years ago, he said, every time you see a fucking strong black figure and the closest person to him is somebody white, they will never turn on that white person. But they will turn on every black person around them. And I swear to you, man, when you really look at it, it's like, damn, that's the truth. That is the motherfucking truth. But it's always like that. And they will always make every excuse as to why that white person, or that non-black person, whatever, is just not, you know, like why they can't. They indebted to this person. They owe this motherfucker. They like that. It's always like that. But at the end of the fucking day, see, when I tell y'all, all this glazing that y'all do, all this arguing and debating over who's the goats and who's this and who's that, and I keep telling y'all, man, like, man, be men. Stop fucking glazing these people, man. These people don't care about us. They don't care about any of us. These people care about making their money. And I just look at it for what it is, man. Like this shit is crazy. Everybody. You notice even people right now, they making money off channels. And they talk about beef. Old shit that happened 25 years ago. Like, who gives a fuck, man? Yeah, he got shot. Then nigga ran to the building. He's holding his shot like this and shit. Nigga fell against the wall. He's like, yo, I got shot. Shot like, yo, I'm gonna hold you down. Yo, come upstairs. So I took the nigga upstairs and shit, right? So he went out through the back door, climbed down the fires. There's always some old bullshit crime story. And that's like all black folks is able to produce. Street beef, bullshit, dumb shit that don't mean nothing. So even when you rich and you made out the fucking ghetto and all this shit and goddamn, at the same time, 50 Cent beefing with Faizon Love. Faizon Love just called him out to do a charity boxing match. But it's just like every time you turn around, somebody black got a problem with somebody black. And it be over the stupidest shit. Because a motherfucker said he's the most important rapper to hip-hop. So what? So what? Then I heard people saying he's the greatest rapper of all time. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? You got dudes ain't never been platinum a day in their life. People don't even remember them. They'll tell you that they're greater than who. So what? So what? You think if you ask 50 Cent, what artist out there is better than you? He gonna name somebody? No. So who gives a fuck? It's like a person say, I'm not saying I'm always right. I'm just saying I'm never wrong. That's what you'll get with a 50 Cent if you ask him some shit like that. Who you feel is better than you as an artist? He ain't gonna name nobody, man. I mean, he admitted he's not the most lyrical dude. We all can hear that shit. But at the same time, right? It's like, as far as him saying somebody's actually better than him, nah, man, motherfuckers don't be doing that type of shit. And the thing is, who really cares? This is why I get these conversations are so dead, man. Yo, who's the GOAT in basketball? Who's the GOAT in boxing? Who's the GOAT in hip-hop? Who's that? Man, nobody give a fuck, man. One day, 50 Cent would be an old, decrepit-ass man. All of them, right? It'll be some new motherfuckers come along, and when somebody bring up LL or 50 Cent, I'm like, who? Fucking 50 Cent. Fucking LL. Hell no. Right? But this is what... Now, there will be people that will listen and go, oh, okay, cool. Like right now, people do reaction videos. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like, who really gives a fuck? Why can't people just listen to music and just, that's it? Yo, who you think the good? Man, listen, fuck that corny shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I put a playlist together and I'm in the gym or whatever, to be honest with you, I'm not listening to none of you motherfuckers. I listen to me and my cousin talk about that shit. I listen to, sometimes it just be beats. Or I might be listening to some old Red Fox shit. Or, you know what I'm saying? Some like, or lectures or something. I just to have it in my ear. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? It's like really, because my playlist, right? To be real with you, we've heard these songs for years and years and years. So whatever new shit that you squeeze in, all right, that's cool right there. I like that. I'm saying I like to just listen to music. I've been listening to go-go shit. I'm working out. I'm not that motherfucking there working out and rhyming loud as fuck and rhyming with you like I wrote the motherfucking shit and whatever the fuck, whatever. Yeah, I write rhymes too. Ain't none of you motherfuckers better than me. Fuck that. It's plain and simple. Ask Rakim. Who's better than him? Rakim gonna tell you. I don't think nobody better than me. Ask Kane. Who you think better than you lyrically? He gonna tell you. I don't think nobody better than me. Motherfuckers ain't sitting up here thinking, come on with that shit, man. That shit is just corny. It's like just an excuse. You see, I'm gonna tell you what happens to all these dudes. They get to a point, and people said this about 50 Cent a long time ago. 50 Cent make up beef to stay relevant. This is what people's been saying about him. 50 Cent has been known to just pick on motherfuckers and start shit because he got more money than them and he feel like he can do this and get away with it, right? I told you, when a motherfucker make a diss record to 50 Cent, right? It feel like they're auditioning for his approval, for his attention. Because you know 50 Cent not going to respond, right? So only thing 50 Cent going to do is make some emoji, some meme or something, you know, trying to like clown whatever you did or said or whatever, like he's not worried about you. And it's like people got used to that. So whatever 50 Cent does, it's like I don't have to make a record. And I'm still more powerful than you. I don't have to do shit. Man, come on, bro. Now, what I'm saying, as time goes on, if 50 Cent keep doing this trolling shit, what you think gonna happen? Somebody gonna come along just like him with that same just fuck with people mentality, and they gonna look at 50 Cent and feel like, yo, I mean, come on, man. There's always something like about a person that person has been known to like fuck with people. All right, so now I'm gonna take your spot. I'm gonna be that person that come out and I'm fucking with you now. It always happens like that, man. There's always somebody. It's just like, for example, right, when people talk about like one of the things I heard somebody say, a couple of people, like they was Tony Yayo talking about like how the guy Supreme came up and rolled 50 on the head, and then 50 did it back to him to show him he ain't scared of him. And like 50 Cent rolled with a bunch of motherfuckers his age instead of the older dudes, because he knew that the younger dudes wasn't scared of Supreme, but the older dudes might have been trying to like, yo, Fifth chill, or trying to whatever the fuck. So if it came to war, he wanted to know that these people had his back or whatever. Well, it's the same thing. You ain't always gonna be the young dude, but at the same time, it don't matter, because young, old, older, whatever the fuck, it don't take much strength to pull the trigger. So age ain't got shit to do with it, but understand what I'm saying. At some point, like when 50 Cent say shit like, when he say shit like, I was thinking about making a mixtape, but I feel like at 50 years old, you know, it don't matter how hot your bars, or something to that effect, like it's a young man's game. All right, you think you too old for rap, but you're not too old to be trolling and playing silly ass goofy games, because that's what this shit is. It's goofy shit. This is really goofy shit. There's nothing cool about this shit. And this is why black folks can't have nothing, because there's always somebody black trying to tear down what somebody black is doing. And when you ask a motherfucker what you think about this and this, they're going to be like, yo, I'm not getting in that. All right? Try to keep peace with both sides, or try to just stay out of it until the motherfucker come at them. And most of these older rappers ain't going to say or do shit anyway, for the simple fact that they want to go on tour with the younger dudes and be able to fucking eat with them and all that. That's why they sit back and nothing is wrong anymore. And they speak indirect. And one of the like most stupidest things that you see happen is a person speak about something and say that they don't like this or that, and you know this should be better. But then they go and share the stage with somebody that's exactly who they identifying with. But when they talk about this person, they talk like this person is, yo, he's the one. Yeah, he remind me of, you know, like our era, and he all this. All right, stop it, man. But that's where this shit comes from, man. It's nothing. It's no actual beef. You see all these videos, pictures of LL, 50 Cent hugging up, shaking hands, dapping each other up, chilling, taking pictures together, right? That's where that shit came from, man. They did a whole album together, and 50 Cent's influence was all over that album. And like LL said, it just wasn't him. It was good, but it just wasn't him. And I think 50 Cent was involved in too much of the project, more than likely. And 50 felt some type of way. So now when he goes out, he does this fucking song, with does the whole project with Q-Tip, and the song that he did with Eminem, right? That was like the biggest hit on there. He did something with Fat Joe and Rick Ross, and he did a solo joint on his own called Poison. And here's my thing, right? You know how Eminem felt about LL, right? Wouldn't that be something if the white dude could step in and say, yo, Fifth, leave L alone, man. This shit is stupid. Like, come on, man, stop. He from Queens, you from Queens. Y'all talk about Queens get money. Yo, he's a legend in this shit, too. Like, hey, what the fuck? Come on, man. Like, this is... Fifth would probably like, all right, man. Yeah, you right. You all right. And squash the shit. That's probably what happened. And why I say that is because what black motherfucker gonna tell 50 the same thing and he'll listen? Tony Yayo said on the Vlad TV show, LL don't get the credit that he deserve, and like, yo, nah, he definitely one of my GOATs and all that and blah, 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 right? All right, so put you like this, Game and 50 beef came because Game decided, well, it was more shit, but he chilling with Nas and be befriending people that 50 had a beef with, right? So what happens if they talking about LL and Tony Yayo giving them props and giving them flowers now? What's going to happen that 50 going to have a problem with Yayo? I mean, this shit is it's just stupid. This shit is stupid, man. This shit is childish. This is some childish, stupid shit. And for all these motherfuckers, yo, it's your man, yo, this shit getting heated, yo. Yeah, it's like a stupid ass nigga to sit there and just, let's keep the fire going over nothing. This is stupid shit. Donald Trump made sure when he came in that fucking office, he started erasing important documents that black people set records with. And it's not about a competition of the ego thing. I'm saying when you look at inventions and things that happen, it's always white America. They don't know what the fuck black Americans contributed. They wanted to get rid of all our shit, right? And y'all black motherfuckers is doing the same thing Trump do. Let's try to erase somebody's body of work. Let's discredit it. Let's all this hate bullshit. And it be over absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, this is some real dumb shit. Like seriously, bro. And whatever comes out of this shit, I really don't, this shit is crazy. It's crazy that we even talking about this shit, man. 2026, man, and we talking about LL Cool J and 50 Cent. Not in the positive light, though. This is all we good for is black people. Crabs in a fucking barrel. That's all the fuck we good for. Let's find a way to discredit each other. And all these black motherfuckers jump on these motherfucking videos, go on the content, the comment section, and they all want to feed into the bullshit. If motherfuckers start telling 50 Cent on his own channels and whatever keep coming on, like, yo, grow up, man. And just start ignoring shit or, like I said, not agreeing with the shit he's doing. At some point, motherfucker like, damn, they not feeling me. Now you start to become a clown. Now every channel going, yo, this motherfucker falling off. Yo, he's starting to get on people's nerves with this bullshit. Yo, people, and it's what I'm saying. And, yo, either he shut the fuck up or he keep making a fool out of himself. Because this is what everybody's doing. Nah, we can't just enjoy shit. Everything got to be about a beef. I don't see none of you black motherfuckers attacking Trump, his bullshit ideals. I don't see none of y'all doing nothing. Everything is black on, and this is why they label this shit black on black. Because no matter what anybody else do to it, black people are the only motherfuckers on the face of this earth that take pride and bragging about it, putting it in our music and shit. Put it in the movies. Nowadays in the movies, the bad guys are winning. The bad guys ones getting the bag of money at the end of the movie. Everything. It is what it is. But, yo, that's where this shit came from, man. This shit is corny as fuck, man. And to be honest with you, it's only a matter of time. Maybe somebody gonna start saying LL scared. That's why he ain't saying it. Just trying to start some shit because that's what crabs in the barrel do. At the end of the day, I said what I said.